T-Top
and
Mike P.
What's the P stand for? Mike P.
Police. It's not police.
Okay.
It's
Is that how it's
police.
pronounced?
I think so.
It's pronounced police, like the long U.
It's but it's not. It's not police.
Yeah, I know it's not police. I know that.
I mean, so people flip. He got a rebuttal at some point. Y'all keep saying police. Because it is my real name is this.
Police.
Police.
I believe it's
police.
Or policey, maybe it is.
Okay.
Okay, that's
This
police.
battle starts at the face-off. This battle starts at the face-off. I say this all the time. Battlers. Jay Black shouldn't be saying a word.
Okay.
I should be there if it's awkward silence. That's it. There should be no awkward silence. The face-off is for you to interrogate your opponent, for you to talk to your opponent, shut down any narratives, bring up stuff, close out things, or even try to see what he's gonna say tomorrow.
Right. Try to bait him.
Bait him in like, yo, yes, where you going? Oh wow. Oh, didn't we talk about this prior to the battle? Didn't we say that you're not gonna do this? Let it be known to the people, like, yo, this is what's going on.
Right. I got this one little teeny loose thread here. Go ahead. Keep going.
And I'm gonna keep on expanding on it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I think, the ground rules should have been set at the face-offs. Anything that should have been known to the people should have been said at the face-off, but it wasn't. It was, I ain't got nothing planned. Oh, I ain't nothing on my sleeve. We friends, we best friends, we cool. You know what I mean? Nothing planned. Lies, deception, disgusting. I made it get it going. T-Top had everything up his sleeve. Everything. He had a 6'5" white man up his sleeve as well.
Friends, talk to the police. You are not top tier. You are just Mike P. You are an insecure white boy, just like me.
Six 5, 6'6". Mikey, he lied to you. He lied. God damn. You walked into a trap. The bear trap was a whole trap this man did. If you would have known in advance, you would have had a tag-in partner too. You would have called our streets up there.
Our streets?
Somebody.
To counter what happened to him, shout out.
Our streets may have would have worked. It may would have worked.
Possibly. There's only one guaranteed.
That was Briz.
That was Briz. And I don't see Briz popping out to be on Mike P's side, because let's recall.
Yeah,
Mike
it's supposed to be battle.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what else you want to start with before we start with the battle? Like anything you?
I mean, just no. It was a dope battle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here we go.
Shout out to Mike P. Mike
P. Y'all good? Everybody.
Mike P. had. I wanted to give Mike P. all his flowers. You know what I'm saying? There's two people. Yeah, there's two people in the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to raise it up. You know what I'm saying? Just got something's up there. I gotta get it.
That over there.
I gotta
get something.
I'm just
behind you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm just trying.
Part of DNA? Yeah, tune in the champion real quick.
You know what I'm saying? It's just things up there. I just gotta get the lighting is kind of off. I just want to lay my hand back like this. Everybody good? We good here? Champion.
Listen, Mike P is dope. Mike P is
fire.
Main stage Mike. Yeah, main stage. Get that ass plates.
Your grid, buffering, that circle constant, 2 options. Choke the stole, that surfing John shit. White boy got the extension, that Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he came up to champion, told Geechee, shit'll get off the pot, whatever. You're in my spot. I'm gonna call Cuban and see what he's doing tomorrow. What's that? Kid Slade, fire. Kid Slade is fire.
I'm trying to see where you're going.
I'm just saying, Mike P. After this one here,
I mean, because again, T-Top was phenomenal talent tonight.
Don't test me, Mike, because then I'm gonna have to show you, dog. You'll be in Wakeman Hospital eating Nature Valley produce bars. Watching TV, but the audio on the remote, he waiting on his favorite shows to start. Mike, hook
fucked up the course. This can't go too far. Look, Mikey, ahead. Look, Mikey, ahead.
Angle match to pick his spots very well as far as, bringing out Anderson Burris too. Fire. But there was a trap set.
That's what.
You got to acknowledge that there was a trap set and he fell for it.
Listen, T-Top is the way that whole thing played out, the whole battle. The second round, I'm thinking
It might have been round of the night.
it might have been. But I'm trying to think if T-Top had a better round than that. Period. A lot of people bring up the Walmart round. And what I say is, if you look at the Walmart round,
It's better than Walmart round.
yeah, this is the Walmart round with the Walmart ending throughout the round.
Yeah.
Like,
This might have been T-Top's best round.
yeah, it was executed perfectly. And then even with the Anderson, the crowd going crazy. Every line that Anderson said hit.
And I think Anderson threw a freestyle in there too.
Yeah,
He smacks ring card girls
Yeah,
nothing
he
all
didn't do
night.
nothing all
'Cause
night.
you had to be there all night to figure out they're not doing
that's a
shit.
fact.
I mean, they did one twerk, but that's about other than that.
they
They
did?
did.
I missed it.
Just one chick twerk. That's it.
I swear to God.
It wasn't that crazy, and it lasted like 5-10 seconds. So they literally did nothing all night. I mean, it is what it is. No offense to them.
Right.
They look good though, so I mean that's what they're supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah, but first round. Let's get into that.
Uh-huh.
T-Top goes phenomenal first round from T-Top. Great first round. Mike P goes. He fights back. The crowd accepts him really good.
Right.
Show him wild love.
Right.
He's doing this thing. You can argue Mike P got the first, but the problem when people might not give him the first is because he dropped the combo.
Oh, okay.
He got into his Ryuk and Hadouken and Oryuken, and then it's like he like, I don't know what stopped it. I don't know what stopped the momentum, but had he completed that, it probably would have been in his favor completely.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been like an argument, I would say.
I agree. When you say people can make an argument, there's two of them. There's two people who can make that argument, Mike
here we
P
go.
and Ashley. That's about it.
Shout out to them. Love you.
Yeah, that's fact. I'm right with Mike P and Ashley. Other than that, there's no.
If he doesn't drop the combo, literally, that's a
But
fighting
he
game
did.
term. It's a fighting game term, you know what I mean? You're doing, and then the joystick like fucks up or something like that, and the combo drops.
Yeah.
Mike P was on it, and that happened. So I think after that, there's no debate.
Right. Exactly.
There's no debates. Again, you knew Mike P was gonna lose the second when T-Top was done. You
This is
knew
the
the crowd is.
The craziest thing is, once again, they're chanting 2-0 before Mike. And you could see it.
Anything about it makes sense.
Yeah. You could.
Because when somebody hits the 12 out of 10 round,
Right.
as in, a 10 out of 10,
Right.
that was a 12 out of 10
Right.
round, he needs a miracle.
Right.
Mike P needs one of his best rounds ever.
Right. Right.
He needs that.
Right. He needed that
So,
second round
The
versus
pressure was
Danny.
on.
Yeah.
Second round versus, he needs that. He needs the second round versus Danny with a mixture of his Tainted Demon Street Fighter round.
Right. Right.
So
And some of the daylight material too. How about that?
Dog. Oh my, I felt, yo, he's being cheated.
Yeah.
That's how good T-Top, I'm like, yo, you're being cheated right now, bro.
I was up, so you know where I was. So I'm looking down. You can see Mike's face because he's standing. Shout out to Mike. He's a consummate professional.
Yeah.
He's standing there taking his ass like a man. But it was like just some of the lines. Even he was reacting to like you can see he's like, damn, he's still going.
Can I call time?
He like Lord.
Can I call time?
And the best part about it, if you go back to Mike's first round, he basically says like, "What was I thinking? Taking T-Top and Riley."
It didn't make sense until the second. Oh my
Oh
god.
boy, yeah. So that was it. It was. I want to give Mike his props because he had some dope material, but it was just like it's nothing you can do. And then the way he ended both the second and the third rounds, he was defeated. He was a beaten man in the battle, and I think at that point it almost looked like he couldn't wait to just get out of there. Like, all right, you know what? This ain't my day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my loss. I'm gonna be a professional. But give me my money so I can go home. Like that's what it looked like. Like you mother. Y'all.
And that's the thing too. I'm gonna say this for the next battle after this.
Uh-huh.
It was a good Mike P.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't. Oh, he's trash. He was landing shit.
Right,
He had
right.
some great moments throughout the battle.
Agreed.
But we got to address this. You know, it was said. You know, it's literally in the Browns. It's in the bars. Mike P starts his third round because that's when T-Top. You know, he kind of talked about the girl again.
Okay.
You know, Mike P's a girl and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mike P says, "Yo, you begged me in the DM that you wasn't gonna talk about that. You told me not to talk about your girl." So that looks kind of, you know, shout out T-Top. It looks kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Did he beg him in the DM to not talk about his girl?
That's what Mike P said.
Oh.
So I mean, that's up to them. That's a conversation between Mike P and T-Top now, and we're gonna be on the sideline watching. Like, okay,
Right.
Hi, y'all.
I'll be saying.
Yeah, so Mike P has his own caffeine channel. So and T-Top has his Twitter, his YouTube. I'm pretty sure Uncle Rao will bump into him. They're gonna have a conversation about what Mike P said in the third.
Yeah, I mean it's wild because that's the thing. If we're being honest, the way Mike P raps, the style of rap that he does, and Mike P is a realist person. I don't see Mike P being able to say or do anything crazier than what Arsenal did. And if T-Top was able to diffuse that, I don't see him. Now again, I'm not saying I know, so Mike don't get mad at me. But I'm not saying, like, I don't see that T-Top calls him up like, hey, please don't say nothing about my girl.
He said DM, so it should be a simple screenshot.
Oh yeah.
It should
You
be a
can
simple
take a
screenshot.
screenshot. Just
So, but again, you know, it's just a little, you know, tidbit because it's in the battle. It's not like, oh, we bring niggas talked off. It's literally he freestyles that in the beginning of his third because T-Top has a great third too. Talking about the angle situation, lands some great stuff. So yeah, but I get it back. I think everybody get battle with T-Top. I think Mike P gets the battle with T-Top too.
I mean, I don't know. I know Mike P said that. Oh yeah, no, he did. He tweeted definitely lost. So I saw that.
Yeah. I wouldn't say Mike P has to go back to the drawing board. I think his stock should still be good for the most part.
Yeah.
I will say, if I'm you, go ahead and give Anderson Burris a fade. He needs that. Like, you got to see that man. You really got to talk to him.
Listen,
you really got to talk to him. Whether it's a battle or a fight, you got to, because you know what I mean. Because the line, to the point where T-Top was doing good in the second. The y'all angle was fire, it was dope.
That was fire.
But the nail in the coffin, they were like, you can't fight back after this, was when Anderson Burris popped out.
Because he said sometimes you need your white friends to talk to the police. Of the building, guy.
Bro, people saw my footage, the footage of me, you know, going crazy for twerk. Find that footage of when Anderson Burris pops out. I almost fall off the balcony.
Let me see if I have.
I almost fall off. I'm telling you, I'm going crazy.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
I'm like, what? What? And I think I already like Anderson Burris. I already like him.
Right.
I already said in the Crucible, I'm like, yo, he crazy. He about to be a star. I'm like, so when he pops, I'm like, no. What? And he had a Twitter trailer, which all makes sense now.
Oh, he did. I forgot about that.
And Mike P. And Mike P. My verse. And Mike P.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Dog.
Oh, I don't have you in this.
Dog.
I got some little clips for Anderson Burris.
I need all that.
Right.
Dog.
Oh,
Mike P. Go ahead and and battle him. Cause that makes complete sense.
Yeah. I was joking when I want to be clear. Sometimes I make my jokes and forget to clarify I was joking. So yeah. Yeah. Look at you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look at it.
We're gonna put that in the footage.
That's Jay Black saying, it's over. It's over.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Yeah.
Time.
I see Anderson Burris pop like this shit is over.
But no, shout out to Mike. Again, he did have dope material. And no, he doesn't have to go back to the drawing board. I'm making my jokes. But I don't know. I think that Mike has to identify that, like, I'm gonna get I genuinely want to get my analyst bag right here.
Oh, okay.
I think Mike's issue at this point in his career is he has to pick and choose. Mike is good enough and solidified enough to be able to pick and choose. I want to battle this guy on this card at this area. He's solidified enough to be able to do that. Why put yourself in this fight against somebody who's an angle god at home, pissed off because he just won a grudge match and the caffeine chat said he lost. So now you're gonna do that at home in front of a crowd. The deck was stacked. You went to play poker, and the person said, "All right, but you got to deal me with pinochle cards." Like, you know, there's nothing below a 9 in the pinochle deck, so you're gonna get a pair of kings, queens, aces. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I think his next battle, he has to pick the right. I think Anderson Burris is a good opponent to take, and you take him in New York. That's what you do. I mean, if URL happens to go to New York, because that's a caveat. You can't take them in New York if they're battling in LA or Carolina or wherever. Houston.
I'll say this too, you know, once you sign on to battle somebody, that person's no longer your friend.
Right, you can't trust what they say. It's a fact.
Once you sign a contract now it's like K-Shine and Calico. Like, you know, there's known one Club Santos, like Calico, a whole bunch of style and flow when it needs to be said something. Man, that's Calico! It's like that. So once you sign a contract, that person's not your friend. Don't trust whatever they say. But now